Hello and welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. Today I'm going to talk with you about one of the biggest mistakes that I made when I became vegan. Becoming vegan was like the greatest thing that ever happened to me, truly, as far as health and changing my diet. But one of the greatest mistakes that I did make when going on the vegan diet was I listened to a lot of people who were like not into supplements, and they really said you didn't need a lot of supplements and stuff like that. And it was like, you know, take your B12 and your D3, and I think that stuff's still online. You know, a lot of people act that way, but or talk like that and make those type of suggestions, and that's okay. Maybe they don't need extra supplements, but my body needs extra supplements, and since I've been taking a massive amount of supplements, I feel so much better. And I feel better eating fat too. Like, there was a lot of stuff online, don't eat any fat, don't take too many supplements, on and on and on. I mean, it was just like all this stuff was just like not really the correct information for my body. And ever since I've been consuming as much fat as I want, I'm just as healthy, and I'm skinnier as far as weight loss concerns. I have a flatter stomach and I feel great. And and as a matter of fact, today or yesterday, I noticed a huge difference. Like, when I'll just eat a meal the day before and I don't have my OMOD elixir, and when I do have it the next day, the amount of energy that I get just from that elixir alone, because I add a lot of stuff to it, and you can look in my previous videos. It's called my OMOD elixir recipe, and if you'll look, I add some extra supplements to it. I add some extra things like maca, a green powder. Today I put spirulina in there, and it was just enough. I mean, it's just like afterwards I'm just like, wow, I feel so good. Like, I can just feel the energy in my body, and it makes such a big difference. I'm trying to find the right light. But so yeah, that's my take on, you know, extra supplements. Do you need extra supplements on a vegan diet? Yes, you do. And as a matter of fact, if you go on Chronometer and you put in like what you eat in a day, that's what I started doing, and I started noticing I would always come up short in one aspect or another of the vitamin, mineral, protein, fat content, whatever. There were always supplements that were missing, and it didn't matter how much I ate or how perfect I tried to get my selenium in with my Brazil nuts and on and on and on. It still was never enough nutrients for my body, and I never could get enough to eat too. It was like I never really felt satisfied. It was like I was constantly wanting more food, and looking back, it was because I was not getting the nutrients that my body needed. I was not getting all of the, you know, the energy that my body needs. Because, well, what you have to realize too is we have put our bodies through years of, more than likely, unless you're like this perfect person who's been a vegan from day one and you ate all organic produce, but we've put our bodies through a lot of stress, chronic stress, from eating McDonald's foods and just eating an unhealthy diet. And stress alone can do that to you. Childbirth, having kids. I've had 3 kids. Maybe you're just a college kid, you know, and you just graduated college. Well, that's a lot of stress on your body, and not to mention the toxins that are in our environment, the halogens, you can just go down the road and drive down the road, and you know, you're sitting there breathing the exhaust out of everybody's car. There's like a crazy bug, and I don't know what type it is, but he just flew away. But and you know, it's just like, we're not living in a perfect world. We're not living in a perfect environment. This is not the Garden of Eden. We are exposed to a lot of environmental stress and toxins on a daily basis, things we cannot see, hear, or smell. Noise pollution can even stress your body out, and people don't even know it. But the point that I'm trying to make, guys, is, you know, that you need extra supplements. The food supply that we have nowadays is just not the same food supply that we used to get years and years ago. They've, like, for example, something I've been talking about in my videos, and this is just a rant that I'm on because it's something I've just found out about it, but like the amount of bromides that's in, you know, our bread and stuff, and that's just one of the things. But then there's also all of these, you know, in the non-organic produce, the stuff that's in there, there's no telling what's in there. I mean, really, I know that it makes me feel horrible when I eat it. I know that for a fact. So, I don't mean to like stress anybody out or depress anybody, but I think it's something we need to be aware of, and it's something we need to be conscious about. We don't need to go around here and act like everything's okay, and you need to try to get the best quality food that you can possibly get, because in reality you don't even need to eat that much food if you eat the right types of food, and if you take your supplements and find supplements that are on sale. You don't have to go buy the most expensive supplements, but make sure that they don't have any magnesium stearate, because that stuff really screwed up my digestion. The minute I wiped out all of the supplements that had magnesium stearate in it, I noticed a huge difference in my digestion. But so yeah, I think, you know, when it comes to taking your supplements, you really should research it, what you're gonna take, and then make your mind up to take your supplements and be consistent. Another thing is, don't take your supplements one day and then just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna take my supplements for one whole week, and then for another week I'm just not gonna take them at all, because I'm gonna just get distracted and do other things and not stay focused, and then so you stay off your supplements for like 3 weeks because you're not in a habit of doing it. I used to do this all the time, and then I'd be like, oh, I feel horrible, and I'd get back on my supplements for a week, and then I would get off of them for another 2 or 3 weeks or however, and then I would feel horrible again. And so, you know, be consistent. That is the #1 thing when it comes to supplements. Be consistent, and, you know, research your information. Make sure that they're good quality supplements that don't have any GMOs in them, or, you know, stuff that's just bad for your system. Search those extra ingredients that they put in there. And I hope this video helps you out. Please like, subscribe, share, and I hope you have a great rest of the weekend, and have a wonderful day. I hope this video helps you out. Bye-bye.